Have you ever opened a simple can of tuna and wondered how it got there? Behind that little can lies an incredible story of giant ships crossing the oceans, fishermen hauling in massive catches, and factories working day and night to transform raw tuna into the food we enjoy at home. From the wild strength of the ocean to the precision of machines, this is the journey of how billions of tuna are harvested, processed, and packed every year. Let's dive in and uncover the hidden world behind one of the most popular seafoods on the planet. The global demand for tuna. Tuna is one of the most popular seafood choices in the world, consumed across continents in sandwiches, salads, sushi, and straight from the can. Global consumption of canned tuna alone reaches millions of tons annually, making it a staple in many diets. To meet this demand, enormous fishing fleets and highly advanced processing facilities work around the clock. Unlike small-scale fishing, this is a story of massive ships, freezing technology, international transport, and factories operating with surgical precision. The sheer scale of the industry is staggering, billions of cans every year, each requiring perfect hygiene, safety, and consistency. Harvesting at sea. The journey begins far from land, out in the open oceans where schools of tuna migrate. Specialized fishing fleets track these schools using radar, spotter planes, and even satellite technology. The most common method is purse seining, where huge nets surround a school of tuna and are drawn closed like a purse. Other methods include long-line fishing or pull-and-line techniques, depending on the target species and sustainability standards. Once caught, the fish must be preserved immediately. Crews work fast to load the catch into refrigerated seawater tanks or deep freeze compartments that could drop the temperature below -40°C. This instant freezing prevents spoilage and locks in freshness until the fish reach the factory. Without this step, tuna meat would quickly deteriorate and become unsafe to eat. Landing and transportation. After days or weeks at sea, the catch is unloaded at port facilities and transferred to processing plants. These factories are often located near major fishing harbors or in coastal countries, where tuna processing is a key industry. Massive cranes lift frozen tuna off the vessels, placing them into cold storage warehouses that can hold thousands of tons. Each shipment is carefully documented for traceability, noting the fishing vessel, catch location, and date. This ensures that the global supply chain maintains accountability and follows international fishing regulations. Inspection and grading. Once inside the factory, the tuna undergoes strict quality checks. Trained inspectors examine size, species, color, and freshness. The fish are graded into categories, some destined for premium white meat cans, others for chunk light or flake varieties. The goal is to maximize use of every fish, minimizing waste while ensuring that each final product meets market expectations. Any tuna not suitable for human consumption may be diverted to fish meal or other industries, so nothing goes to waste. Thawing and preparation. If the tuna arrive frozen, they must be carefully thawed. Thawing takes place in chilled water systems, ensuring the fish do not rise to unsafe temperatures. Once thawed, workers and machines wash the fish, remove external debris, and prepare them for the next step. The size of the tuna makes this a challenging task. Some species like yellowfin or big eye can weigh more than 100 kilograms each. Heavy machinery, conveyor belts, and skilled laborers work side by side to handle these giants of the sea. Cooking and pre-processing. The next stage is pre-cooking. Giant steam cookers or retort ovens cook the tuna at controlled temperatures. This process has several purposes. It firms the flesh, makes it easier to separate skin and bones, and reduces excess oils. Depending on the factory, the tuna may be cooked whole or cut into large chunks before steaming. After cooking, the fish are cooled to safe temperatures before further processing. At this point, the strong aroma of tuna fills the factory, as hundreds of tons are processed daily. Cleaning and loins separation. Once cooled, workers manually or mechanically clean the fish. Heads, skin, bones, and dark meat are separated from the prime white loins. This stage requires precision, as the quality of the loins directly impacts the final product. Skilled workers with years of experience can clean and separate loins at incredible speed, often using knives and specialized tools. The loins are then inspected for defects and placed on conveyors that transport them to the canning lines. Cutting, flaking, and portioning. Depending on the type of product being made, the tuna loins are either left as solid chunks, cut into uniform pieces, or flaked into smaller particles. For solid white cans, large intact loins are used, carefully cut to fit the can. For chunk light or flaked tuna, machines shred the meat into smaller sizes. This portioning ensures consistency. Every can must contain the correct weight and appearance. It is a blend of manual craftsmanship and automated precision. Filling the cans. With the tuna prepared, the canning stage begins. Empty cans are sterilized and transported along high-speed conveyor belts. Machines drop precise amounts of tuna into each can, whether it is solid loins, chunks, or flakes. After filling, additional ingredients such as brine, oil, or broth are added to enhance flavor and preservation. Some cans are filled with spring water for a lighter product, while others are packed in vegetable oil for richer taste. Every detail is carefully controlled to meet customer preferences across different markets. Sealing the cans. Once filled, cans move to sealing machines where metal lids are crimped on with airtight seals. This prevents contamination and ensures shelf stability. The sealing process is one of the most critical points in the entire operation. Even a tiny error could compromise food safety. Modern factories use vacuum sealing to remove air before sealing, extending shelf life and preserving flavor. Sterilization and retorting. Sealed cans now undergo sterilization in massive retort chambers. These industrial pressure cookers subject the cans to high heat and pressure, killing harmful bacteria and ensuring long-term preservation. The process is carefully monitored, as the balance of time, temperature, and pressure must be exact. This step guarantees that canned tuna can remain safe to eat for years without refrigeration. Cooling and final checks. After sterilization, the cans are rapidly cooled to prevent overcooking. They then move to quality control stations where random samples are inspected. Cans are weighed, opened, tasted, and checked for texture and flavor. Seals are tested, labels are verified, and barcodes are scanned. Only after passing these rigorous checks are the cans approved for packaging. Approved cans are dried, labeled, and placed into cartons. Labels display brand names, nutritional information, and batch codes for traceability. Packaging machines assemble boxes and load them onto pallets, ready for global distribution. From here, the journey continues to warehouses, shipping containers, and finally supermarkets around the world. Not all parts of the tuna go into cans. Skins, bones, and dark meat are used to produce fish meal, oils, and pet food. Some byproducts are processed into valuable omega-3 supplements. At the same time, the industry faces pressure to operate sustainably. Overfishing and bycatch are major concerns, and many factories now work with certified sustainable fisheries, implementing traceability systems and eco-labeling to reassure consumers. The scale of production. To grasp the scale, imagine factories processing hundreds of tons of tuna every day, producing millions of cans per week. This industrial symphony of fishing fleets, cold storage, conveyor belts, steam cookers, sealing machines, and shipping containers feeds billions of people annually. What began as a powerful ocean predator ends its journey as a convenient, affordable source of protein for families everywhere. So the next time you open a can of tuna, remember the remarkable journey behind it. From the vast ocean to the precision of modern factories, billions of tuna cans are the result of a global industry that combines traditional fishing with cutting-edge technology. It is a process built on speed, science, and safety, ensuring that what you eat is nutritious, reliable, and consistent every single time. If you found this journey of tuna harvesting and factory processing fascinating, don't forget to like this video, share it with friends who love learning about how food is made, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing insights into the hidden world of global production. What food process would you like us to explore next? Comment below and let us know. Your idea might be our next deep dive.